Well, hello everyone. I'm Dr. Nancy Stanley, physical therapist, life coach, and health coach. And I'm here with my new friend Janice. And she met me over here at Buzzy's in, is this Montgomery County? I don't even know what county this is.
It's between.
Yeah, near
Hazelhurst and
Uvalde and Hazelhurst. She lives in Hazelhurst. And she has had great success. And I wanted to get on here. She just finished up her 90 days. And she has done amazing. We're going to say around 30-something pounds because there was some variation in some of her weighing, and she wants to claim 30, and I'm going to let her claim 30, and here's why, because she's still going. She's still going to keep going. She's not going to abandon the process, and so I'm just going to let Janice tell you kind of what she's done, how it happened for her, maybe what she's done in the past that hadn't worked, and why she knows that she can keep doing this.
Okay. Well, I saw people's testimonies when they interviewed with Miss Nancy, and I was motivated by them, especially, well, everybody, but especially Miss Stapleton and Crystal Livingston. And I'm like, well, if they can do this, I can do this. And at first I was kind of afraid, and especially when they talked about fasting, but now I can do it without any problem at all.
So how much are you fasting?
I'm fasting 16, 17 hours a day, and I'm doing at least a 24-hour once a week.
That's a good plan. That's a good plan because you don't feel deprived.
At first, I was a little jittery, and I'm sure that was just the transition. But now I can do it, and it doesn't really bother me at all. And in doing so, you really need to make sure that you keep your Keto Elevate, do that, and do your electrolyte powder.
Right.
In your mixes or drinks.
Yeah.
And that gives you your strength that you need for throughout the day.
Yeah. And everybody needs electrolytes. And what I teach is in the first week or two of the course, which you did great with that, is that you're going to be dumping your electrolytes. So you have to take them into your body. Now, you won't always have to do those electrolytes, not as much anyway, because your body will adjust. But what you're doing when you join my program is you're learning how to get in ketosis, and you're going from being a sugar burner, which is what you were. You ate a lot during the day. Kind of nibbled, what would we call it, grazing.
Yeah, well,
just putting food in your mouth when you weren't even hungry.
Well, even at mealtime, I just ate a lot of starches.
Yeah. Quick and easy stuff. The fast food, eating out, picking up stuff. Let me ask you, have you saved any money on your grocery bill?
I would say so. And the biggest thing is I know I'm eating the right things. In the past, I've been on a program before, and it was more about portion control. And I feel like at this point in my life, and I know my dad always used to say, he worried about me, and he'd say, now, you can't carry that weight when you get older. It just doesn't work. Yeah. And I see I have people in my family, and I have a friend, and I see how their health is headed, and it's not in a good way. And it just it gave me a motivation. And I feel like I'm not stopping at the quick joints. I'm not stopping at somewhere to get an ice cream and things like that. But I know that I'm eating not just portions, but I'm eating healthy. Things that are going to make a difference in my body, not just my weight.
Okay, so you've opted to keep going. So we're in the food season right now. People are talking about Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving. What are your thoughts about that? Are you scared about going into that, or you feel like you've got what you need to go through that and still keep losing?
Yeah, because I was just telling someone last night, I said, there's nothing that you can't find on the internet that is, for any food that you want, any dish that you want, there is a keto version. Yeah.
I made some cornbread this morning. I had made some Brunswick stew to take to my brother, and it's pretty optimal because I use vegetables. I did put a few potatoes, which I normally don't do for my family, but he's needing to put on some weight. So, but I made the cornbread, and it's totally keto. And again, my husband's like, "Is this keto?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "It tastes like cornbread. Have you made that?"
I haven't made the keto.
It's the keto biscuits that taste like cornbread.
Not yet.
Yeah, those are good. Those are really good. And I even thought, well, I'll make, I can use this for dressing at Thanksgiving, you know? And so I'm looking forward to doing that. So tell me, do you think you got your money's worth in the program? Do you think it's going to be worth it to you in the long run?
Yes, because, I mean, I'm saving my health. I mean, I'm saving myself from going in the direction of being diabetic and those kind of things. I'm only on blood pressure medicine, but I would like to come off of that.
You're definitely going to come off of that. I don't think I've ever had a client that didn't get off their blood pressure medicine, and it's just, you know, a matter of time. So I just had another thought. And you feel better.
Definitely. I had gotten to the point, and I was thinking about that as I was getting ready to make my trip over, that I got to the point where every time I turn around, I just want to sit down. I'd want to sit down. And I mean, my weight was getting out of control. And there's just been a lot that's went on in the last year or two in my life. And I just kind of let myself just kind of go, I guess. You know, it's like one of those things, you just keep putting it on the back burner. And I got where I feel like, you know, I've got to do something. I just can't hardly go. And I feel better with every week that passes by.
Yeah, and you will. And, you know, 30 more pounds, you just think about picking up 30 pounds and carrying that around all day. And now that you're 30 pounds less, and you're going to be 30 or more pounds less. And then next thing you know, it's like you're going to be, oh my gosh, I'm wearing clothes that I wore when I was in high school, or, you know, when I first got married or whatever. So I'm excited for you, Janice. And many of you are out there listening, and you're wondering, like Janice did, can I do it? But when you see she's done it, and 1,000 other people that have joined my program have done it, it's really just a matter, are you ready to do the necessary things? And what that is you're going to need to food prep, right? You're going to need to buy, you're going to have groceries available. But, and a lot of people say, well, I don't like to cook. Well, if you don't like to cook, you'll learn to like it, because you'll realize that what you're buying at those other places is really not food, and you're paying a lot of money for it. You're getting a bag and all these containers and a little bit of food, and it's really a lot of bread and starches that are not fueling your body. So Janice now is putting good fuel in her body, and it's performing, and it's going to keep performing really for the rest of her life. And that's what I tell people. I'm like, really, this is about a keep me out of the nursing home program. That's what we want. We want to enjoy life till the end, and that whatever that is, whether it's 60 or 70 or 80. You know, I'm 66 years old, and I feel great. I mean, at 76, I think I'll feel the same, because I'm putting good fuel in my body. All right. So I would ask you, how's your car running? Your car's probably running good, because you're taking care of it. So if you take care of that body, you put good fuel in it. Okay, this is clean keto. It's learning how to eat healthy. Okay, then you're gonna have the benefit of it. So message me if you're interested. I'd love to put you in this challenge. Got a new challenge starting on Monday, and Janice is starting with this one, and I'd love for you to join. So let me hear from you. Thank you for joining me, and y'all have a great day.